Hello everyone, a very good evening once again. Myself Ibanplielad Khongwir, and I'm one of the master trainers here in EduBridge. Previously we have talked about guide principle. Okay, if you remember, we've talked about guide principle. It is a very good process, it is a very good principle that we can use if you want to have a conversation with people. It's like a conversation starter. Now today we will be talking about speaking. Okay, speaking skills. How do we speak effectively in front of people? Okay, I know all of you out there, you would like to speak beautifully in front of people when you interact with them, especially when we have to give a lecture, if you have to give a speech in front of people. Okay, so today we will be talking about the talent of speaking. How do we speak effectively in front of people without getting nervous? Okay, now before we talk about speaking, guys, today let us first understand what is the difference between the term speaking and talking. Okay, so if you've seen here, I have mentioned talking and I've also mentioned speaking. Before we could understand speaking skills in a very simple manner, guys, we should first understand the term talking. What is the difference between the term talking and the term speaking? Okay, and let me give you an example. When we talk to our friends, when we talk to our family members, when we talk to our siblings, right? We don't take a piece of paper and then we write it down, whatever that we have to tell them, right? It comes out very smoothly. It comes out spontaneously. We don't have to prepare, right? If you have to talk to your mother, I don't think so you'll be taking a piece of paper and then you'll be writing it down. You'll be preparing the speech to talk to your mother, right? It comes out spontaneously. Similarly, when you speak to your friends, when you speak to your cousins, to your siblings, anyone from the family member who's very close to you, you don't have to prepare this, right? It comes out spontaneously. So that is what talking is all about. Now, what is speaking? Speaking here stands for when you separate yourself from the crowd, guys. You're standing alone and you're delivering a speech. It can be in front of your family, it can be in front of your friends, it can be in front of people whom you've not met before. Okay? So that is the difference between talking and speaking. So when I say talking, remember, it comes out spontaneously. Right? It is very spontaneous. You don't prepare. Yes, it comes out. You don't even have to think much. You don't even have to put so much of thoughts in it. It comes out spontaneously. But when you talk about speaking, then you have to prepare. Right? If you have to deliver a speech in front of 5,000 people, or maybe in front of 10 people, you have to stand alone and you have to speak. Right? So when you separate yourself from the crowd, when you're standing alone, guys, that is called speaking. Yes, you're speaking and somebody else is listening. Whereas in talking, you're having a conversation with each other. Or everyone gets a chance to talk, not you alone. Okay? So I know all of you can be a good talker. We all can talk. But the question here is, can we all be good in speaking? Yes, some of you might say yes, some of you might say no. Right? Everyone is not born with a talent that they can speak effectively in front of people. Okay, so for that reason, guys, in order to be a good speaker, we need to learn the steps in order to be a good speaker. How do we speak effectively in front of people without getting nervous? And that is what we are going to talk about today, the talent of speaking. Okay, now in order to be a good speaker, guys, we need to keep in mind three major points on our mind, guys. Before we speak, what should we do? Okay, or what are the steps that is involved in order to be a good speaker? The first one. We should always remember this, whenever we speak, guys, we should remember this, that we construct our thoughts, we organize our thoughts in such a manner that it is very easy for us to speak later on. Okay, so the first step is we need to deliver, okay, or we need to organize our thoughts first. Okay, thoughts here plays a very important role before you could go ahead and speak. You need to have an idea in mind before you could go ahead and deliver the speech, right? You should know what is the message all about. Why are we talking? What is the objective? Are we going to inspire people? Are we going to educate them? Or are we going to just inform them? Right? Basically, we speak for three reasons. Either to educate someone, either to inspire someone, or either to just give them some information. Okay? So it's very important when you think about speaking. Thoughts are very important, guys. You should be able to organize your thoughts in such a manner that you will be able to produce it, okay, into words. Once you organize your thoughts in such a way, you will be able to produce whatever that you have thought into words, guys. Okay, now let me give you an example. I believe all of you have an ATM card, right? You have a bank account. Now, if you have to go to the ATM machine to take out some money, if the machine is empty, we cannot take out cash, right, from the machine, because why? The machine is empty. Similarly, the human brain, guys, okay, our human brain, yes, this is like an ATM machine. If your mind is empty, you will not be able to take out words from your mouth. So that is very, very important, guys. When we speak, we need to organize our thoughts in such a way that whenever we speak, we're able to deliver it into words. That is the second point. Okay, I hope it's clear. Next, the last point, when we speak, guys, in front of people, when we're having a conversation, when we speak effectively in front of people, we need to keep in mind the time as well, right? No one will be there to listen to us from morning till evening, right? If we're given a time, let's say for 5 minutes to talk, we should keep in mind that 5 minutes we should be able to finish our speech in 5 minutes. We should not take somebody's time so much, or else they will get bored. Yes, people will lose interest in listening to you. So that is the third point, guys. Whenever we speak, we have to ensure that we finish whatever we're speaking in the given time. Okay? So once you have all of these three, guys, once you understand all these 3 points, it will be very easy for you to speak effectively in front of people. Now, all the 3 are very important, but the most important point, okay, all the 3 will not be able to exist if you do not have intonation. Okay? The rising and falling of your voice, of your tone. When you speak, you should sound interesting. You should sound happy. Right? For instance, if you have to say something, if I'm saying good morning, right? People will like to hear you when you put lots of pressure in your voice, especially concentrating on intonation, guys. Okay? So all the 3, when you are trying to deliver, guys, a speech, ensure that intonation is also there. You're keeping a stress, okay? You're laying focus, or of course, on the voice, so that the message will be clear and people will be interested to listen to you. Got it? So we all know that today we have been speaking about speaking skills. I know you all can talk, but the question is, can you all be a good speaker? Now you can be, guys, just follow the 3 steps. We organize our thoughts in such a way that we're able to produce our thoughts into words. And making sure that whatever we deliver, we do it at a given time. We should not take people's time so much. If you've given 5 minutes, we have to stick to that. And above all, whenever we're doing all the 3 steps, ensure that you lay focus on intonation as well, guys. Right? When you speak, you should be able to express yourself through your voice as well, so that people will be able to listen to you and people will be able to understand you properly, guys. So that's all for today on speaking skills. And I would request all of you, if you can just hit the subscription button for more videos like these, guys, so that we can come up and we can give you lots and lots of information on communication. Thank you.